Just in general, how do you feel after completing the program?
I feel really good. I think it helped me a lot. I have more energy than I had, and it's just overall I just feel better.
And talk about that energy, because you have adrenal fatigue.
Adrenal fatigue. So I think it started last summer, but I quite didn't realize that that's what it was. I just thought I was tired from my window cleaning business, and then it got worse in September and October when I was in Europe dealing with a lot of mental stress. Then came back, nobody could figure it out. Like end of January we got some tests, saliva tests for the adrenal glands, and it confirmed the adrenal fatigue. Started taking some supplements. It was not, so I felt like it's not really doing a whole lot.
So February, March, April.
Right.
February, March, April, 3 months, some improvement.
But it's really like going down and then a little bit up and then just going down. So it was kind of weird. So I'm like, And then I seen Carol and she told me about the detox, and I was kind of afraid actually to do it because
I remember we talked about it.
I thought, that even I knew that would probably be good to a certain degree, I wasn't quite sure how am I gonna recognize if I thought I would have less energy because I wouldn't eat as much.
Right.
And then with my starting window cleaning and not having as much energy, and even maybe a little less on the detox, how would I do all that? And then also, how would I know that my body is not reacting to the detox and the adrenals getting a little worse? So I kind of wasn't sure about all that. The first week before I seen Mark I felt good. The second 10 days was much better, like definitely awesome.
And so now, prior to when you started, how is your energy level? You feel like you're more back to your old self?
I feel like I'm definitely much closer to what I used to being like so it's not
sounds
there
like you would recommend this.
Oh yeah, definitely. My mom's already going for it. Yeah, so I have motivated some people to do that too,
awesome.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Thanks, Romana. And congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
All right.
All right.
I wasn't ever tired or really craving things, and this really kept me full in the morning.
Well, they've got all the protein you need.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything until, I'd have that at like 8 and then have some green tea. And then I didn't need anything till noon. I dream a lot. I remember my dreams a lot anyway, but I think I remembered them more. No.
Okay. No, rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided not to do my methotrexate the whole time.
Okay.
And I was good. I'm doing a lot of gardening now, so usually my hands are what hurts. But they don't hurt any worse, so...
So not using the methotrexate.
I didn't.
So you give your body a chance to clear that out, because that definitely, you have to get your liver enzymes checked frequently.
Going off caffeine, going off alcohol, and I don't eat a lot of dairy anyway, but just cutting all that out.
Okay.
I thought was great, just to, clear the liver.
Yeah. It had some problems with headaches, with insomnia.
Oh. Yeah, there was a period where, I had insomnia when I was young.
Okay.
So, and then when I get through extremely stressful times, I get insomnia, and I'm up for hours in the middle of the night.
Okay.
But I didn't have any of that this time.
Okay.
During this, I didn't have any of it.
And is that unusual? I mean, did you have some leading up to this, and then you felt a shift?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
There were a lot of changes. Tell me
a little bit about some of the changes.
I was actually thinking about coming to you as a chiropractor, because I had one in my where I used to live, because of back problems and knee problems, and I've been feeling fine.
Excellent.
Fine.
Really good.
Yeah. So that's a big change.
So aches and pains have diminished in your body. Mm-hmm. What else? What other benefits?
And I've gotten off caffeine, and that was an unintended thing. When I started this, I thought, I can have caffeine. Well, I talked to my daughter, who's a nursing student.
Right.
And she said, Mom, you can't. It's an addiction. I went, I can't? And she's like, no, if you're going to detox, you can't have caffeine. I was like, all right. So, and I had no problem getting off it.
Awesome.
So.
Any headaches or anything
from that?
No, I
expected that. No, I didn't have any.
Cool.
None. But I did go through periods where I just was like...
I lost 10 pounds.
Excellent.
And people, including my husband, have been commenting, especially this week, that I look great, that I look slimmer and just healthier in general, and I feel that way, for
Excellent.
sure. I went through the program pretty much until Wednesday, which I guess was day 18, not taking any allergy medication, and I felt great.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was huge for me because I've been doing immunotherapy for 5 years and taking allergy meds pretty much every day from, I'd say, May till October for the last 5-10 years. And not this time of year when everything's coming out and not having any medication is...
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Jacko's looking in the camera.
Jacko. You're right on top of the camera, bud. So tell me about what you experienced on the program. Did you have any fluctuation in weight? Did you?
I did. I lost 9 pounds.
Excellent.
I was pretty impressed at Karen, which you haven't seen Karen yet. You'll see her at 10:30, but I was really impressed at her reaction. That she said that she usually has to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and she did not the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so she's had a really good...
That's a very profound change.
Yeah.
For especially because of her
condition.
colitis.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think people with cancers or...
Tell me your story a little bit around it, how it affected you.
Yep. So my story was pretty plain. Started bleeding. The doctors thought it was a tear, and had a colonoscopy. Found out I had ulcerative colitis, and at that point, it wasn't too extreme. And then about a year later, it got to the point where it now affects me in my everyday life. Like, I have to go to the bathroom 10 times a day. I have to have an extra change of pants in my car in case I can't make it to a public bathroom.
Yeah.
For instance, I was in San Francisco last weekend, and I'm just panicking all the time, like on a flight, in a city I'm not aware of. So, like, I feel like an 80-year-old man, or a woman who has no control over their body, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm athletic, and I eat right, and I try to do all the right things. For the past year, I've been seeking medical attention from integrative doctors, full medical doctors, naturopaths, and I really haven't found anything that is it's less than the bleeding, but like the urgency's still there. So that's what motivated me to go on this detox.
But you've done detoxes before also.
Yes, I have, and one I did last spring.
Okay.
The first 3 days I was really tired, had really bad headaches, like felt like a hangover.
Yeah, probably from the coffee and the detox.
Probably, and then it's just probably day 4 and 5, I hit a peak where I was good energy, and then there was one day after that where I crashed for a full day. Like, literally, it was a Saturday, and I just wanted to sleep all day. So I slept all day, and then after that moment, like the rest of the detox, I was high energy, felt great, could be in social settings, not wanting alcohol, not really caring about the food. Because I found on past detoxes, I've really isolated myself from social things because I feel like it's really hard for me.
Yeah.
But this time around, I felt so good that I didn't want to.
You didn't want to partake in those things.
No, it didn't matter to me.
Within the program.
And the major change I felt was, I have ulcerative colitis, and I get up 10 times a night to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
On the diet or on the detox, I was sound asleep the whole night. So that literally restores me to be able to function the next day.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And I'm seeing it now because I'm off of it, and it's back to square one.
Okay.
And it sucks. So I'm actually going back to the basics and the detox with some of the powder in the morning.
Good.
To see if that can kind of bring me back.
Yeah.
So that was the major difference I felt. The bleeding I have was also lessened on a daily basis, and the urgency was lessened. And again, being off of it now, I see a lot of these things coming back. So it encourages me because I know that I can feel great because I felt really good.
Yeah.
My energy level was I was naturally tired and naturally energized. I wasn't seeking the sugar-free Red Bull, not like staying up till midnight trying to get tired to go to bed. So I feel like my sleep overall was probably the biggest difference I noticed.
Okay.
But then all the other factors.
And the lack of going to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And even going to the bathroom during the day, I probably go on an average 8 times a day. And during the detox, I probably went 4. So it definitely cut back on the urgency to feel like I had to go. And overall, it just felt really good. I can't explain it.
So it sounds like it really calmed your whole system
It
down.
calmed my whole system down.